What's up, guys? It's another backtesting session. I'm going to be backtesting my 75% IFG model. And this is April 2023, and let's just get right into it. I might not talk that much. Fuck. I might not talk that much and just try to, you know, just, yeah, be locked in, I guess, or whatever. But let's, hold up, let me move my shit. And let's go to 9:30 open. Okay, so okay, looking at the higher time frame now, I already see that we have this SMT with this low here, and then NQ is reacting from this 4 hour. So definitely potential longs. It seems that we are in this high time frame accumulation. Reminds me of the PA we had in November and on forward. But let's go to the 1 hour and let's see what we have. So we were in this 1 hour and kind of choppy. So I'll mark out that internal high. Why is it coming down on the 15-minute time frame? We see all this LRL and we are respecting this small 15-minute. So definitely longs being the move here. But I don't know what else would be my drone liquidity. Maybe just CE of this, honestly. That's actually potential. And then I want to see what the sessions did. Probably dump. Yep. So we got a dump. Yep. So let's just get right into it, honestly. That's all I need. And now I want to see, would I take this 930 PL3? Honestly, I am taking a little while doing this, but let's see. Hold on, let me zoom in, guys, because my candles are not zoomed in at all. Hope you guys can see that better. So ES is close to accumulating. So we have that. Is that a 15-minute? No. But it is a 5-minute. So we do have this 930 PL3 sponsored by, well, I wouldn't say sponsored by the 4 hour because this whole leg is, but technically it's reacting from this 4 hour with the SMT. Any lower time frame ones? No. Okay, but all we really have is this 5-minute, this stop hunt with this instant 930 PL3 accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I'm actually going to take this, to be quite honest with you. And the reason being is because, well, I don't know when I'm posting this, but I literally just took a 930 trade today. Practically like this in a way. Yeah, I definitely do like this. So we have the internal SMT. We have the external SMT. We're reacting from this 5-minute gap with the stop hunt right there. Sure, I guess so, bro. What? Let me turn off the magnet and turn it back on. And then this instant displacement. So we'll go for 1-to-1. See how that is, honestly. And I definitely do like this trade. The only thing is that ES is not really in any gap. But it does look like in a place to distribute. ES is my only kind of worry. I'll watch that. Fuck, my bad, guys. And then we have all this LRL kind of swing highs leading up to it, and then overall we're just in this. You can see higher time, not higher time frame. Sorry, we're in this AMD model, and then higher time frame. Yes, we are bullish. So I definitely do like this. I'll probably put it here, honestly. I don't need. Okay, fuck the magnet, bro. I don't need a stop loss that big. Okay, let's market order in. Should be 500. Yeah. And let's just get right into it. Probably would not go break even right there, because we haven't took in anything really significant. Yeah, so yeah, I don't. I'll talk about the trade idea. It's very very simple. You have, you know, coming up from this 5 minute. I actually might make a YouTube video about kind of the strat or model I use, and the 930 Judas swing is definitely one that I personally love a lot, just because I've seen it play out like tons and tons of time from my experience, and I'm not even that experienced of a trader to be saying something like that, but the fact that I can say that from my experience. But anyways, I'll really break it down. So why do I like this? First off, higher time frame, we are bullish reacting from this 4 hour with this external SMT coming on the lower time frame. Yes, we did hit this 1 hour, but that doesn't mean anything to me. If we were to hit C of it, it would mean something because we're not really rejecting from it. Again, higher time frame is bullish. Coming on to the lower time frame, what do we see pre-market doing? Pre-market is accumulating. It's always, you want to watch what market's doing from 8:30 to before 9:30, and then how does 9:30 open? Well, before 9:30 we already distribute down. You see, we have this 5 minute AMD model, and then we have this 1 minute AMD model for this accumulation, manipulation, and distribution sort of thing. And I might make a video about the AMD or something like that, because it's just so nice to learn, and it's so simple. And then again, we have this stop hunt, perfect internal SMT. This is everything I want to see in a 930 Judah swing. So let's just keep going and see what do we get. So we would have hit CE of the 1 hour, and now only ES hits its internal high. We're probably just going to be pumping today. I'm just going to skip through it, see if there was any possible setups. Maybe a cont would be presented. We have this accumulation. Where does 10 a.m. open? 10 a.m. opens higher. Is there any news? I don't think so. And then it seems like we have this shit. I wouldn't take a... Yeah, well, you don't even get a cont from here. Anyways, not... And then ES is just trending lower. So I assume we're going to trend lower now. No, we're just going to pump. Yeah, so yeah, think about it. The piece of the pie is literally 15 points, but let's say if I was a greedy fuck, you know, you could have caught practically 100. And then it inverses the 1 hour. And then what does it do for the rest? Starts to reverse now, or just continues higher, slows down, and then yeah. But anyways, this is just such a simple trade, honestly, and great way to start the kind of shit. Okay, so 9:30 open, and if you guys can see, what I do is I usually have my white line for 9:30, and then it'll be a red line for news, something like that, and that's just how I like it to be organized. So we do get again, there's no shot we get another 9:30 PO3, bro. That's actually gonna be insane. Bro, there's no way. Oh my god. Shit, there's a 2 minute. No, yeah, bro, fuck. Damn. Wow. Okay, let me analyze this again. Okay, so anyways, so we recently swept this 4 hour intermediate low, still respecting this 4 hour. ES still having another SMT, bro. What the fuck is this with SMTs and with this 4 hour specifically, bro? Okay, so SMT, NQ respecting the 4 hour, ES lower time frame. Inverse the 1 hour, NQ is almost inversing the 1 hour. We have practically these relative equal highs, if not equal highs, and then this internal high right there, and just all this swing highs right here. So we're definitely bullish. Coming on to the lower time frame, the 15-minute time frame. Oh fuck. Ooh, that's kind of bad though, because ES is now in this 1 hour. See, this is a 9:30 that I might want to fade, because ES is now in this 1 hour. And then it took your draw, but it is technically in the 15-minute. But what other draw do you have? You don't really have previous day high. Well, yeah, but let me look how the sessions were overnight. Okay, so bullshit. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, my focus is fucked up right now. Okay, anyways, but these were technically, why is it London high? Bro, excuse me. What the fuck is this? Why is my fucking FX replay tweaking? Anyways, so NQ actually seems to be the one slacking, but I will say that the way we did reject from this 5 minute with the stop one is insane again. Something like this though, I don't know if I'd sincerely want, only because ES takes out your draw, and then ES doesn't seem to be, I mean, of course it seems to be bullish with the 30-second, but I don't know. And then we have this 15-minute right here, but I guess that doesn't really mean much. I mean, maybe I'll take another Judas, but let me see. But anyway, so we do have this 5 minute tap in. Sorry, my computer's fucking sweaty. Oh my god, bro. How long is this video already? So we do have this 5 minute tap in, stop punt. We only have a swing, and then we have lowers his liquidity above. But it's just the fact that ES took it that would only make me concerned. Because then what is ES to target? Yeah, this will probably be a fade. Just because now ES is in a price of rejection. Unless it were to generate more liquidity. I mean, yeah, it has equal highs, but other than that, I mean, I don't know, but that's stupid. See, I don't want to take it and I lose, and I was just bragging about it, and I don't want to take it. Sorry, I don't want to fade it and then it wins, and I was bragging about it. So it's, yeah, I get fucked pretty much. But it's just I don't see NQ reject. No, it did hit that 30-minute. But oh, it is hitting the 30-minute now. So it's in the 30-minute with the 5-minute. With what seems to be, what is this? Oh no, sorry, that's just the swing. Actually, I might want to take this. I can't lie. It's only ES that is very concerning. Just no SMT, sure. But and then we are in this 1 hour, and then technically you have an SMT with the draw liquidity. See, that's the thing. Do you avoid ES being this far up? With that 30-minute right there, I think so. Honestly. And then what? NQ has a 15-minute. Something in my, like, bro, something wants me to take this. Okay, I'm overthinking it. Yeah, if I'm overthinking it this much, just don't take it, bro. It's a good trade, just with the draw on liquidity being SMT'd, and then that's it, pretty much. And then we're just in between this 30-minute and then this 30-minute, so I'd probably fade. And then either way, I mean, damn. See, the more I look at it, the more I like want to take it. I'll just tape read it. I mean, fuck it. Yes, I knew something in my balls was like telling me not to take it. But again, this is why, and this shows how 930s can fail. Okay, so I want us, this is perfect now, and I'll explain something that I want to happen. Keep all these highs, don't take anything. Take out this low, get a stop on inside, and then get the displacement. Bro, if I call that, please. Oh, that is perfect generation liquidity. Yo, is that a 30-second? Not valid. And accumulation. Oh, look at these highs, bro. Oh my god, this is like a hot fucking blonde in the summer, bro. This is dead ass like a hot blonde in the summer. Look how fucking crispy those are. And then we're in this 30 minutes, so that's our highest time frame. Okay, so get a reaction off that. I wanna take that 30-second, but I'm not honestly confident with the 30 seconds. But the thing is, with this 1 minute, is then you would have to displace 20 points back up. No, honestly, that's not bad. I'd want to wait for the 1 minute. Stop punt. Perfect. Yo, give me that. Bro. Yo, NQ. NQ, what are we doing? We seem to just be trending lower now. 5 minute unmitigated. And then we invert to 30 minutes. Yikes. But we are in this. I want to say we're in this 4 hour, but we're not. 1 hour. 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. But now ES is in this 5 minute. And then Enki's in the 5 minute. Yeah. Brutal. Because I feel like we will probably reject from something like this. Will we actually? We inverted the 1 hour, so technically no. I guess I could take the con from it. Oh my god, that's fucking retarded. I guess let's just. Yep. Yeah, my bad, bro. I should have taken this fucking. Like, where? Excuse me, bro? Like, why would I take this 1 minute, bro? Sincerely. Yeah, I knew we were gonna go fucking up, bro. Cause I'm telling you, I was convicted in all this LRL. Just bro, look at it again. AMD model, bro. I don't know how many times I have to fucking say it. I think, bro, I should tattoo on myself AMD and IFG. Bro, genuinely. No, see, bro, you're not reacting off anything. You inverted it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't think longs are valid for me to take. I mean, conviction wise, sure, bro, but like, actually, let's watch ES on more of this type of shit. I don't really care about it. I want to see if NQ presents something. Okay, bro. So I'm not fucking taking this, bro. I'm not fucking taking this. Like, what, bro? Oh my god, what truly is this, gang? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that those were our draws. And this is not considered high resistance anymore with SMT because we completed our objective of sweeping the liquidity. But damn, that was fast as fuck. Yeah, I knew those were my draws originally. These highs and then the lower resistance liquidity. But what am I presented to take a 5 minute while it's in this 5 minute, and then we're just opening up the 15 minute, and then we're just inverted this 1 hour technically. And by the way, this SMT doesn't fucking count anymore. Yeah, I think I might have to just skip today then. Bro, I'm generally not trying to catch the falling knife. You know what? That's not a bad Mac. Honestly, I got this feeling inside my balls. It turn electrocuted when I turn it on. All in my ceiling. Yo, low-key dance break, guys. Holy shit, wait. Let me see if you guys can see my dance break. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Oh my god, can y'all fucking see me? What the fuck is this? Whoa. Oh, yo, I'm ugly as fuck now. Okay, hold up. Oh shit, that just blinded all y'all. Fuck. I'm an ugly fucker right now. Yo, why did it invert me? Alright, dance break though. I got this feeling inside my balls. It's going electrocuted when I turn it. Alright, back to training. My bad, guys. But see, I think this mech is not bad because look, we have these relative equal lows with the 5 minute. So 5 minute unmitigated with relative equal lows. What the fuck? My bad, guys. I was low key. I don't know what I was doing there. And then you have an SMT with this high right here, reacting from this 1 hour. What time is it though? It's 10:29. Ooh, that's actually brutal as fuck though. To want to trade that 10:30 type of thing, to trade right at 10:30. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like 10:30 has to distribute and manipulate to this. So I don't doubt that we go higher. But before going higher, we need to tap into that. I will probably take this, honestly. I know I said I wasn't going to take a setup. But I don't know. I like it. I like it, honestly. That's all I can say. And the close isn't bad. But what's the RR on it though? Not the worst, but and then we just swept all this LRL, reacting from this 1 hour, kind of stop hunted, also respecting 30 minute, clearly failing to kind of displace higher in a sense, and then we either way already have this SMT with it, still holding, while we already went high. I don't need to explain. I'll explain it once it hits TP, but I like this. And then ES is showing bearishness as well. ES is not reacting from anything. I guess the 5 minute, bro. Deadass. But again, looking at NQ, like NQ with the 1 hour, with the 30 minute, and then the 1 minute inversion. What's the RR on that? Yikes. Yeah, that can get a 1-to-1. Okay, I low-key like this setup. And I don't think it's trying to catch the falling knife. Like, there's a reason for us to go lower before going higher, because we have not manipulated into this, and we need to manipulate into this. Break even at the 5 minute unmitigated. Bro, why can I never get 500? Just give me 500, bro. 500. Let's watch ES though. Respect the 1 minute. I like that. I just don't like how we're chopping around. What did 10:30 do? 10:30 open lower. Okay, so break even right there. ES also hit the 5 minute. You can see, I think C of it as well. We're close, and we seem to be generating liquidity. So I want us to flush. Because now we're in the 5 minute. Yes, nice. Okay, so trade idea based on that, you see that we originally missed this, that we wanted longs from here, which played out. But again, guys, you can either catch the distribution leg or you can catch the manipulation leg properly, right? This is a proper mech model. This is not trying to catch the falling knife. This is not some bullshit. So NQ is in this 1 hour. It sweep the intermediate high. Also in this 30 minute, we have an internal SMT with an external SMT. ES is looking bearish as well. We literally have 10:30 about to open. Guys, with these PL3 openings, you want to realize something. We can either manipulate or we can distribute, right? A lot of times people are like this. Okay, so 10 a.m. is opening up, right? Or in this case, 10:30. Okay, so what is it going to do? Well, it already, this is the wrong example that I'm drawing. I should draw it how I did it. But let's say if we're, pumping and pumping and pumping, and we already now manipulate into this 1 hour and sweep out the high. Do you truly think that 10:30 is now going to go higher? Or would it not displace lower, rebalance this entire leg if we are going to be bullish? If not, we're actually catching a cont lower, which we'll see what price does. I don't doubt that we don't go higher, but I also don't doubt that we can go lower. Sounds stupid, but let's just see what we get. And the low, right? Yeah, right. And then it probably hit a 15-minute. No, it didn't. My bad. It respected this fully 5-minute, and then it goes higher. Yeah, right. But again, you can catch the manipulation leg, or you can catch the distribution leg properly. Either one works. Beautiful. And I like the way that we were just respecting this 1 minute. Wicking it, no body closure in it. You can clearly see, and no body closure out of it. And then ES as well was looking bearish, instant IFG. And then when the 5 minutes this close with actual reasoning, not just a random 5 minute, it makes sense. Why? Because as I said before, we have not only one, we have one, we have two, but we have 3 5 minutes in the leg that needs to be rebalanced if we are going to continue higher. So I like that. 2 wins back to back. We have a mech model and we have the 930 Judas swing. Now all we need is a cont, and you guys will see all of my 3 kind of main models that I take. Okay, so potential 930 PL3, only because of the wick of it. Do we have 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. news? No. Oh, fuck, why did it look like that then? Actually, I don't like the way this opened. Maybe. Actually, I'm judging too quick. Okay, what do we do on the 4 hour? 4 hour, we're choppy. What is this, Monday? Okay. Definitely our draw will be, or we'll set conditions for either these, whether we sweep out the high or low, this being a intermediate high, and this being an unfilled. Is this a 4 hour? No, it isn't. 2 hour. Yeah. Okay. But that's kind of what I want to see. Then with ES as well. ES is... Oh no, ES is on the same track pretty much. Why the fuck does this keep saying London high? Bro. My guy, what are you talking about? There ain't no London around here, bro. I'm not fucking British, bro. Okay, anyways, going on the lower time frame. What the fuck? Going on the lower time frame. Yeah, I was gonna potentially see that I have this 930 thing. Because we tapped in this 5 minute, which is a 50-minute as well. Yeah. But we do have this 1 hour unfilled. So I would like that to get hit. And especially now with what did ES do? Take out all of this liquidity. We might go for the high. Do we have a 30-minute here? We do. So this kind of 30-minute intermediate high. Okay, let's just see. Take a high or low. This might be the last day I backtest. I'm low-key pushing time. Why is this video so long? That's what people are gonna say. Oh, you're yapping too much. Right there, 30-second. I don't know. What is ES, bro? ES manipulates in this 1 minute. Are we dead ass? Are we seriously dead ass? I will say that's nice to have it just straight like that, but but I mean, also in theory, you have high resistance, right, with ES. I don't like the way ES is, so I guess I'm gonna fade it, but it's also 30-second. Probably hits, yeah. I mean, again, I don't doubt that, but I'm just not a guy with 30 seconds. Definitely a good setup, though, I will say. Fuck. Should I have taken that? I low-key should be testing with 30 seconds more. But that was... Yeah, that's another 930 Judas. I guess just with ES taking your draw, but is it in a place to really manipulate? I mean, that's the 15-minute. What does it have? I guess not until it would take the 1 hour. That's on me, honestly. I should have taken that. Okay, so we're already starting off with not a valid fade, but let's just see what do we get. So maybe we sweep the high now and we get a short. or we continue higher. Choppy inverse, honestly. Another mech. ES does not look like in a place to distribute, though, I will say. All it is creating liquidity. And then what? You're already like you're bouncing from 1 hour to 1 hour. And then I just don't like the way we close this. Again, I will probably fade this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candle closure. I guess the 3-minute is not 7 candles, but and then it's just looked like ES is in a shitty place. I wouldn't. I'd rather have the con, honestly. I'd rather the con. Actually, I would 100% rather the con. Because then you guys can see how I like taking cons. I know there's a 30-second. What the fuck? ES is fucking choppy though. Okay. 10 a.m. yet? Yes. That's beautiful, actually. I didn't even peep that. Sorry, guys. What does 10 a.m. do? 10 a.m. opens up this 15-minute. Beautiful column right here. We're still respecting this 5-minute right here. Maybe potentially we hit this 5-minute. I want to see cont from here. I 100% want a cont, but I want ES to break out of the range it is now. Yeah, that's all I need ES to do. And I need NQ to give me a proper inverse. I know I'm not stupid for still waiting for a con, right? Fuck me, bro. Dead ass. Are we fucking serious? That's still fucking... Does that close on the 3-minute? It doesn't. So you got 12, 13, 14. Yeah, now you hit this 5-minute. Dumbass. Yeah, so we are not going to get the con. Would I want to take that to here now? Because technically it's not, it's not high resistance anymore. Accumulation, manipulation, and then the 1-minute inverses. Not inherently bad. No, but that's not really nice though. 15-minute technically it did inverse, but ES is looking like, bro, what the fuck is ES doing? Now that's pissing me off, man. But you do have an SMT with technically this high, but I'll just use that for example. And then you have the 5-minute right there. I don't like the inverse too much. And then it's like we're at 10:15 right now, and it's like, no, the inverse is good actually. This is definitely like a baller ass type of, what is this, a 1.2? Yeah, I actually called that. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'm gonna go to the washroom. Alright, my bad, I'm back, y'all. I low-key took the fast shit. But anyways, where were we? Okay, so I was thinking of, did I want to take this 5-minute con? So it is technically sponsored by this 1 hour. Although we do have this 5-minute here, but there is an SMT. We already rejected off this one. It's just the fact that ES is not where I would like it to be, as in the sense of it doesn't look like in a place to distribute. But we have swept this internal high, right, in this 1 hour, and then ES itself does look pretty bearish now, and then it has this low resistance liquidity to target. So I might honestly take this. I mean, it looks pretty pretty good. We have this, of course, AMD model into the 5-minute with our main draw being this 1 hour intermediate low, and we already swept out this high. We don't have much draws to it, only these kind of 5-hour swing lows, but I will take this. I do pretty much like it. Yeah, I'll take this and I'll see how it is. I'm recording, right? Yeah, I'm recording. And then I'll probably go break even either here, or when, of course, NQ takes this low here. But yeah, I definitely. How's this little? What the fuck? So 5-minute con. Right, and we're reacting from this 1 hour with the internal SMT inverted, the 15-minute, and we seem to just be disrespecting and respecting. Sorry, disrespecting bullish and respecting bearish, and then ES looks semi. It did. What's it called? Respect this 15-minute here. But it's just the fact that now it's in this 1 hour, and then we need some sort of breakout range, which we got here. So now I expect us to deliver. There's no way this is an instant loss. Damn. Yeah, I low-key had a feeling about this. Damn. Yo, I low-key took a setup like this before backtesting. It was a loss. I guess what was wrong is my draw on liquidity. That's what I'm saying. When I take these losses, when I take losses, I always have a feeling that they're off, because they're not obvious. What do we get afterwards? Another one? There's no fucking way. Yeah, well, by this time, I'm not even bearish, bro. No. Wow. Damn. That's brutal. Nah, because we practically, and yeah, we inverted the 5 minutes. So what are you taking a con out of? And then look at the close. The close is horrific. The wicks. Yeah, that's actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say the setup is bad itself. No, I take back exactly what I said. The setup was good. The drawn liquidity was right. It's just I got stop rated. That's brutal. Wow. By how many points? Literally like 6 points, 6 points, and then it goes to the draw. Damn. Unfortunate, but let's do one more trade, or one more day and see, because I gotta get my get back on NQ for doing me dirty. All right. Okay. So main draw would be these 4-hour equal lows. Overall, higher time frame. I've been wanting to say this, by the way, is that we are bearish. I know that I took longs, but you can be short-term bullish, or especially if you're reacting out of something, you could take that. But that's definitely my draw, 100%. Is this low? Possible rebalance. I mean, ES already hit this 1 hour. NQ doesn't have shit. NQ has this high, but I really doubt that we're going higher than that. I mean, sorry, I really doubt that we'll come all the way there. How about 30-minute? 30-minute got practically inverted. It looks kind of choppy on. Wow, that is very choppy actually, and there's no gap for me to take like a manipulation out of. Yeah. I probably will maybe fade today, honestly. I say that, but then I instantly look for a 930 PL3. Damn, that's such a weird ass, bro. That stop one pissed me off. Whatever though. It takes out the high. Isn't this exactly like the other trade, bro, where it takes out like already the draws and shit? But here's the thing though, your highest time frame being is the 5-minute. ES is choppy, and then ES has it manipulated into fucking dog shit. But it does have all these equal highs. I'm not saying that is what makes me convicted, but okay, anyways, ES is whatever. Has it 30-second on ES? I don't think so. So what, I'd be taking it off this 5 minute just because we need to break in the range. I mean, we have, this high right here and this high right here with it being I don't even know what the fuck those are. Are those internal highs? It's not necessarily a bad trade, but it's not a good trade. Um, by the way, no, I'm not muted. I'm just trying to be silent. Bro, I just realized this backtesting thing is already too long. I actually apologize for that, guys. Um, yeah. Either way, I low-key do this for myself. I like recording them sometimes. Okay, this will probably be the final trade, win or loss. Wow, if I lose this, I'd be very fucking pissed, though. Not even, actually. Why am I saying all that? It did take out. No, I took out that. Okay, honestly, I'm fading this. I don't like the way it looks. Again, to overthink something like this is insane. Yeah, right? Bro, it's like, why? If you're gonna have to overthink it, it's not meaning something. And then, yes, it's just that. This is honestly a skippable day for me. I wanted to say that now we got this continuation model. I guess this will be the final setup to show you guys, which is a cont model or a continuation model. Reacting out of this 5 minute. I don't like that our stop loss is only bodies. But the way we wicked rejected out of it makes me confident. And then the close is good. It's just, and then you're targeting, yeah, you're targeting LRL. Wow, that's a big ass 5 minute. So that's technically where I'd be, but I'd want to be probably, I want to be here and then see how it is. Give it like a little bit of space, honestly. Like something like that is fine with me. And then go for 1-to-1. I think that's probably going to be the setup I take. And then reason being is because ES is from this 5 minute. We have this external kind of SMT right here. Right? Not very significant. Still something. And then NQ just wick rejects out the 5 minute. No reason to go any higher. Following high time frame bearishness. Yes, we did sweep out this low, but we have this 4-hour intermediate low to be our main draw, completing this sort of market maker sell model in a sense. And then I want to say that this is technically unsponsored. Yeah, it is unsponsored. It is an unsponsored comp, but the way we're wick rejecting off of it, I honestly do like something like this. It's just my stop loss is weird. I don't like the stop loss, to be quite honest with you. but I would want us to just dump and no reason to pump. So this is going to be the final trade I take for it to be a win. What the fuck? I forgot to mark it. Yep. So very simple trade. Again, wick rejection off the 5 minute. Exactly what you want with an instant IFEG with literally all this LRL buildup. So if we now look, I'll go back into this trade. If we now look at my stats for this session, we are, how the fuck does this make sense? See, I don't trust FX replay with win rate because it's so stupid, bro. I was literally up 8.4 and now I'm up 9.4, so 1,000. So how can I still be at a 73? Bro, that's so fucking stupid. I don't trust that. But anyways, like you could see we had 1 win, 2 win, 1 loss, and 2 wins, which would mean then that my win rate is what, 75? I mean, what, bro? If you have 3 wins and 1 loss, win rate is 75. Yeah. Like, what? That's so stupid. I get it's calculating off the whole total trades, but whatever. But anyways, very simple con just to end it off, guys. Like wick rejection, 1 minute. This is in high resistance because we have the low resistance liquidity build up with this low that didn't sweep anything prominent. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. It didn't sweep anything prominent. Yes, it swept this, but our main draw is the 4-hour intermediate low, right? And then ES is also in the 5 minute and inversed as well, and we're probably just going to trend lower. Yep. So I hope you guys like that video. The back testing, I'll probably do something like this, but maybe later on once I can actually speed run this shit and not take so long making these videos. But anyways, guys, much love and see you in the next one. Peace.